There is a fellow that you might recognize and you might not. Let me bring in Mr. Ray Heatherton. Ray, how are you?
How do you do?
Ray has a very famous daughter whose name is Joey, but he himself has something to do with the delivery of mail.
Well, I did. I did a children's show for a long time, The Merry Mailman. That's what you're probably referring to.
That's exactly what I'm referring to, sir.
I also have a son, Dick, who's quite a fella. I have two children. And, this brings back some very pleasant memories for me. This wonderful place, a lot of sentimental memories. It was at this bar that sounds terrible, but my wife told me that she was pregnant, and that was my son Dickie. And
I'm glad you said she told you here rather than she became here.
No,
I know it's a progressive place.
Sunday afternoon, she fainted, I remember, and that's when we found out. My daughter, I remember when my daughter was getting married, I said, why don't why don't we have a reception at the country club or the hotel? So she said, when I get married, I want to have a swinging party at 21. We celebrated our 25th anniversary here, so that I did my courting here. My first taste of riotous living, I guess. I saved my money to afford to come here when I was a young lad.
When was the last time, Ray, that you were not able to navigate from your table to the front door?
Never. No, I'm a very circumspect banker now, so that I can always make the front door.
What are your interest rates?
Our interest rates are very good, very appealing. I could do a small commercial for him, as a matter of fact, which is a switch for a guy who's been in show business for many years of his life. But I must say something, you've come to New York, but my wife is not a stage mother by any means, but you're her protege. You didn't know about it.
No, I didn't know that till you told me.
She's a night person, and she stays up late at night watching your show, and when she heard you were coming here, she rooted like mad, and she said, he's my boy. And I think she even threw in a few prayers to see that you made it.
Have her throw in just a few more, will you please? We'll take all of those we can get. Ray, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with you, and happy holidays to you, sir.
Happy New Year to you.
Fine. Thank you, Mr. Ray Heatherton.